Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on his true intentions plus next moves. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. Meditate here on the 3 piles and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This would be 1, 2, and 3. Let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful group 1, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on his true intentions and next moves. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. So I can clearly see here that your energy, you're naturally drawn here to the card representing the daring dreamer. And this is a clear message from Spirit wanting you to know that you should change the way you see things and not the way that you look. There's a clear message for you here as it does relate to him, to this person that is on your mind. Spirit is wanting you to know that you do not need to adjust your dreams to fit in with with what others say, with what this person says, with what he says, just to be sensible or practical. So Spirit is wanting you to ask yourself this question, like, why limit the power of the universe with negative expectations just to fit in this person's box? Be uncompromising with your heart's wisdom and listen to what it yearns to do. Listen and believe that the universe has put those desires there and will show you every step to take to fulfill them. So do not allow him to make you feel like you should change. You should not ever feel like you need to change who you are or what your heart truly yearns for. Not even a tiny bit, not even for 1 single second. So this is a clear message here from Spirit as it does relate to him. He is not important. You are important. The way that you see yourself is important. The way that he sees you is not important. Although this guy is a criticizer, he loves to criticize. He loves to pick apart, people in general. So be very conscious of his energy. Let's get more insight. What's his true intentions? Thank you, Spirit. What are his true intentions? Thank you, Spirit. His next move. The 9 of Wands. So with the 9 of Wands energy showing up, let me point out that the Wand energy does rule over the fire zodiac signs, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. In the top placements of the birth chart, the sun, moon, or rising signs, the 7th house of relationships, or the planet Venus, seen in his birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation here in this reading. And specifically here with this 9 of Wands energy, I can see here that you have your boundaries up and you have them persistent in a place. His intentions are to make you lower your guard, to make you relax, to make you, see him in a different way. But it's kind of hard for you to see this guy different because he's shown you so much. So trust your intuition. Let's get more insight and keep those healthy boundaries in place. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more. His true intentions and next moves. Thank you, Spirit. His true intentions and next moves. This card jumped out of the deck, so it's meant to give this energy. Keys on a ring. Okay, keys on a ring. This is a clear message that he's planning on stringing you along. Stringing you along. See, he feels like he knows that you have many options, but you're very picky. You're very choosy with who you're going to allow yourself to be, who you will allow yourself to be in a relationship with. Even platonic relationships as well as romantic relationships, you are very picky. So this person is like, he wants to string you along. He knows you have options. He knows that you are attractive. You are a loving, warm-hearted person. And so that is why you have so many options. Okay. And I can see here that he thinks about that a lot. But his plan is to string you along. This is kind of like a one-night stand type of person who does not really care to invest his emotions in a relationship. He's very standoffish. So he's not intimate at all with not anyone. Even platonic relationships, they're very superficial and on the surface. So romantic relationships are the same. Even if there is an energy of sexual exchange, this person cannot be intimate. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. His exact feelings and intentions and next moves. Thank you, Spirit. His exact intentions plus next moves. The Nine of Swords. Quite intriguing because you have the Nine of Wands showing up here, and then here you have the Nine of Swords. So you have two nines. This is extremely confirmational because here with the Nine of Swords energy, this is about the communication between you two. That Swords energy also represents those air zodiac signs, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra in the top placements of the birth chart that I did mention moments earlier. But specifically here with the Nine of Swords energy, I can see right now he's having, anxiety over the relationship connection. He's very depressed about not being able to affect you, to trigger you, to get next to you, because you have the healthy boundaries in place. You're no longer allowing this person to drain you, allowing this person to devalue you. So this is causing him lots of anxiousness and grief because he feels like he's losing the connection to you. He's losing the relationship connection. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight. His exact intentions plus next moves. His exact intentions plus next moves. So many things remind me of you. See, he cannot get you off of his mind. If it's a flower, it's another person, it's a television show, clothing. So many things remind him of you. And I love this message showing up immediately after the Nine of Swords because Spirit just gave us that insight on how his mind is working. And you are on his mind overtime right now. Thank you, Spirit. He wants to come towards you, though. He wants to offer you something. And what he wants to offer you, he wants you to make a decision. I feel like that what he has to offer you is not genuine. And it's really just to get you close to him, get you back in his court, in his corner. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight. His exact intentions about you, his exact intentions and next move. Thank you, Spirit. And you have here, see, this is tension here in the relationship. This is a square, semi-square. Thank you, Spirit. Let me point out what a square is. So a square is seen in an astrological birth chart between two planets. So for example, if you have the planet Mercury square the planet Jupiter, that's tension, that's confusion. So this is a nice confirmation showing up here in the reading with Spirit validating the energy. Thank you, Spirit. There's tension here. So He's definitely skeptical about approaching you because of the tension, because of what he brought to the relationship. But he definitely expects you to lower your guard and to let him back in, to allow him to be a key on your ring. But see, he knows that you're very picky and you're just not gonna allow this to take place. You're the type that once you learn a lesson, you have fully learned that lesson. Even if you have to investigate it more on your own or study, this guy's characteristics, you've still learned that lesson and he knows this about you. He's not going to be able to string you along like he wants to. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight. His true intentions and next moves. Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the Page of Wands. So with the Page of Wands energy, I can definitely see that he's going to try to, what he's bringing towards you, he's going to, it's communication. It's communication. So the Wands energy laid naturally under the Nine of Wands. So that's a nice correlation. Thank you, Spirit. So it's about communication. And he's going to come to you and propose something good. Share some good news with you, and the good news, it could be valid, but it may not pertain to you. And it also, I feel like this good news has something to do with the future. I do feel like this guy does a lot of future, like projecting, future faking, saying things like, hey, I got this plan. I have this deal. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. So be very conscious of his character in this way. Because the time is now. If he's not doing it now and he's not working towards something now, that's a clear red flag. So pay attention to that. And pay attention to what he brings to you, because he really wants to lower your guard by sharing, some sort of good news with you. He wants to share this good news with you. Like, also, I feel like he wants to work on a project with you, a creative idea, because he knows that you're a go-getter. You like to be productive. You're about leveling up. He knows that about you. So he wants to bring a project to you and ask you to help him work on this project, or ask you if you would like to be a part of the project. So he's very slick, to say the least. He's very slick. So group 1, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 2, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on his true intentions plus next move. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. So I can clearly see here that your energy, you're naturally drawn to the card representing the Elk Medicine Woman. And this is a clear message here from Spirit that this is a relationship where there were frustrations, some sort of relationship discord, and Spirit has a clear message for you. And you really are feeling overwhelmed by this connection. But there are certain things that are meant to happen at particular times. And this is the working of destiny. So no matter how much pressure there is from the outside world or from your own expectations, there is an order of events and divine timing in place so that what is meant to be will be. So Spirit wants you to just really take time out now to balance your active pursuit of your dreams and ambitions with patience and trust in the right timing of things. Because see, you are given messages that you are capable of great accomplishments in this lifetime. So rather than fighting against life, trust that it is working with you and for you. Do what is in your power to do, but pace yourself with trust and surrender too. So that's a clear message just starting out here in your reading from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. And as it does relate to him and his intentions and his next move, he's planning to come towards you with, a plan to offer like compassion or empathy as it does relate to the connection you have with him on a situation that did take place. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is happening, Spirit, with this guy? His true intentions. His true intentions. You have here the Page of Cups. So with the Page of Cups energy, this is very strong emotional energy. It's giving insight to how he is feeling right now. That cup energy does represent the water zodiac signs. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio in the top placements of the birth chart. The sun, moon, or rising signs, 7th house of relationships, or the planet Venus in your birth chart or his birth chart as a confirmation here in this reading. But specifically here with the Page of Cups energy, he definitely wants like a new start, because he's afraid that if he doesn't have a new start with you, that you're going to find a new love. He's going to be out of the picture. And he has this urgency to connect with you so that you don't find someone else that will replace him. He's also afraid that you're going to get with someone else that is better than him as well. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. His true intentions. Thank you, Spirit. His true intentions. And you have here the Sword of Rose. So with the Sword of Rose, this is how he wants to offer clarity. He wants to offer clarity on the discord. And Spirit gave us that insight moments earlier, which is quite intriguing. Thank you, Spirit. He wants to offer clarity as it does relate to the discord in the relationship. You feel like he does need to tell the truth or just get out of your face. He wants to come towards you and tell part of the truth. There is a revelation that needs to be told, but you will find that out in time. And he's trying not to force himself on you as well. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight. His exact intentions, his true intentions. Thank you, Spirit. What are they? You have here the Ace of Wands. So with the Ace of Wands energy, this is fire zodiac sign energy here. Passionate energy. He's very enthusiastic about the future as it does relate to the connection between you two. But there's something very spontaneous about his energy where he's just going to pop up and do something that you never expected to try to win your affection. Thank you, Spirit. Also here, that Ace of Wands energy, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Represented by that Ace of Wand, that wand energy. And that fire zodiac sign energy is in the top placements of either his birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation in the reading. The sun, moon, or rising signs, 7th house of relationships, or the planet Venus. He wants to get next to you extremely bad. And it's like an urgent need to connect with you. He feels like he can inspire you with something he's working on right now. Gonna text you or call you or send you a video of something to inspire you to reconnect with him or get closer to him. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. His true intentions. What are his true intentions? Thank you, Spirit. And next moves. You have here Libra. Libra is significant in the top placements of the birth chart that I did mention moments earlier. And so Libra represents balance. He feels like there needs to be a balance, an equilibrium between you two. And with Libra being the air energy here, he's watching your social media pages. He's very observant, trying to figure out what you're doing, who you're dating, wondering if you are dating this Page of Cups, someone that you will find more attractive than him. You know, someone that will treat you better. So he's looking at your social media pages to see if you are posting pictures of someone else. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. His true intentions. Thank you, Spirit. His true intentions. And next move. Just being near you is intoxicating. So he's definitely obsessed with knowing what you're doing. And that's quite intriguing. Immediately after Spirit just gave us this message that he's spying on your social media with private accounts, very nosy, he cannot get you off of his mind. And we got that message moments earlier, the top part of your reading here. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, so he's very obsessed. Trust your intuition with this guy. Trust the actions. The actions tell it all. It tells the true story of who he is right now at this moment. So trust that. Let's get more insight. His exact feelings, his true intentions about you, his true intentions. What are they, Spirit? What are his true intentions and next move? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the Wheel of Fortune. So with the Wheel of Fortune showing up, he feels like you're someone that has insight on relationships. You've been through challenging relationships, even platonic relationships, a romantic relationship. You've been there, you've done that. He feels like you have learned your lesson, and you're not about to sit up here and allow him to pull the wool over your eyes, to play you, you know, or anything like that. So he's aware of your mental, your emotional stability. He's aware of your intuition and what you know, okay? You can pick up whether or not he's being shady or he's being sincere, and he knows that about you. So his plans, his intentions are to make you a part of his world. With the Wheel of Fortune showing up here, he's hoping that there is good fortune and a turning of luck when it does come to the relationship connection between you and him. He's really hoping for that. So he's gambling here, and he's going to take a risk. He's going to do something very spontaneous and out of the blue. Sort of like maybe bring you a gift or show you that he is, you know, doing something really good with his life right now. He's changed. Trust your intuition and his actions. So group 2, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 3, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on his true intentions plus next moves. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. So I can clearly see here that your energy, you're naturally drawn to the card representing Starborn. And with the star born being your choice of cards here, I do want to point out that you have a strong spiritual connection with the universe. So trust your intuition and your inner feelings about things, because especially when your inner feelings is at odds with the appearance of something. So sometimes it is that when it seems like the least is happening, that the most important thing is actually taking place. And you just cannot see it yet. You have a special and deeply spiritual life purpose to fulfill. You cannot get there with logic and planning. Your spirit knows how to guide you, and the universe knows how to support you. Following your heart along your spiritual path is going to lead to your best, brightest, and most beautiful life lessons and success. So that is a clear message from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. So as this energy does relate to this person, to him, and his intentions and next moves, his intentions are to be in your presence, to be a part of your light. He sees you as a very exciting person, someone that is uplifting. You have an uplifting energy, a vibe, a good vibe. People love to hang out with you, although you are a bit of you're an introvert and you don't like to do a lot of hanging out, but you do love people. So, but people do love to hang out with you. He wants to hang out with you. He wants to be a part of your light. Be conscious though, because I am picking up, shadow energy that he has not recognized and allowed himself to work through. He's recognized his shadow side, but he does not take accountability and is not willing to work on himself. So be very conscious of this person. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. His true intentions. His true intentions. You have here the Ace of Coins. So with the Ace of Coins energy, this is physical. Earth sign energy, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. In the top placements of the birth chart, the sun, moon, or rising signs, the 7th house of relationships, or the planet Venus. In his birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation here in this reading. But specifically here with the Ace of Coins energy, I'm picking up he's wanting you to give him some information or some help on a new income or a job or an investment. He wants to come towards you to kind of pick your brain as well to find out what it is that you know, because he's going through something financially right now and he really needs your help, and he feels like you are the person that he should come to because he knows that you are always on a path of growth. And your growth does include your financial prosperity, as well as your emotional evolution and connection with source energy. And he knows this about you. He knows you have a rich mindset. So he wants to connect with you to find out how he can level up. But that's quite impossible if he doesn't have that connection with the universe himself. So trust your intuition. I feel like this guy is definitely someone that's a codependent when it comes to relationships, whether they're romantic or platonic. He does rely on other people for his resources. So trust what you know about him. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. His true intentions and next moves. You have here the Four of Wands. So with the Four of Wands energy, this is about union, connecting with you. So that's a very nice confirmation showing up immediately after Spirit just gave us that insight. Thank you, Spirit. The Four of Wands energy, fire zodiac sign representation, that wand energy, spontaneous, passionate, creative energy. Temperamental is this guy. He is moody. He shuts down. He does ghosting a lot. So don't take it personal. It's just who he is. Thank you, Spirit. Also, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, in the top placements of the birth chart. He wants to connect with you. He wants a reunion here. Thank you, Spirit. He feels like also that like you are the winning lottery ticket that he just cannot have access to. He cannot have access to your energy. You cut this guy off or you put him at a distance. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight. His true intentions and next moves. Thank you, Spirit. His true intentions and next moves. Just being near you is intoxicating. So he's planning to come towards you. He's obsessed with you, although he acts like he's not. He acts like he could sometimes care less. He's not interested. But you can tell because this guy has a very, he gets triggered very easily and he's jealous. So that's where that temperamental energy is showing up here. So trust your intuition because I am picking up toxicity as it does relate to him and relationships. So he can offer a vibe of, insecurity and not being emotionally available. So thank you, Spirit. Let's get more insight. His true intentions and next moves. Thank you, Spirit. And you have the Three of Wands. So you have the Three of Wands and the Four of Wands. Quite intriguing here. I do want to point out that wand energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, very significant here in the birth charts. Thank you, Spirit. So with the Three of Wands energy, this is definitely about, he wants to expand with you. And we got that insight earlier in the reading with the Ace of Coins. So this is a very strong confirmation. Your reading is extremely accurate. Thank you, Spirit. So with the Three of Wands, he wants to grow with you. He wants to expand. He feels like you guys should be on the same team and working together. And he wants to travel. I feel like maybe he knows that you're going to travel. You're planning on taking a trip that you've always wanted to take, whether it's a short trip or a trip out of the country. He knows this and he wishes like heck he could go along with you. I can feel right now that's not about to happen. You're going on this trip on your own and you're going to have a beautiful time and experience with new people. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight. His exact feelings about you. His true intentions. Thank you, Spirit. Debilitated. Discomfort. He's very uncomfortable right now. Lying in the bed that he did make for himself. And it's really just karma playing its natural law. Karma is already built into the universe, and he is receiving that. He knows he's receiving that. This debilitated energy is also representing how he feels right now with the relationship with you. Like it's not going the way that he expected it to go. This type of person that feels like he can just call you out of the blue and act like nothing has happened, act like he does not have any responsibilities. He does not take accountability for his actions. And so this is why he's feeling this way. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight. His true intentions. His true intentions and next moves. So let's get these cards here. They just jumped out of the deck. Let's see what they are. Let's do a second shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. The Sword and the Rose. Air energy. Again, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Signifying the sword energy. Thank you, Spirit. Those zodiac placements, significant here in the reading. He wants to force himself towards you to communicate with you. He feels like you should pick up the phone when he calls or text him back. I feel like you is kind of like sometimes you'll unblock him and then you'll realize, wait a minute, I don't feel good when I talk to him, and you block him back. As you should, because you should put yourself first. Self-love is the greatest love of all. And there's a revelation. There's something that you really want him to express to you because you found out things about him that he has not owned up to. He just ignores it when you bring it up, or you get in a shouting match with him, and you know that that's not good. And this guy's just, he sees you as being solid, grounded, loyal, and he's the opposite of that. He's the opposite of that. So he feels like the truth will be revealed soon, though. And that's something he's very afraid of. He's very afraid of being vulnerable. This is not the person that wears his heart on his sleeves. His emotions and his affection is really hidden. Although he talks a lot, he speaks a lot, his communication is out there. But how he really feels, he doesn't share. Unless he's sharing frustration or anger. You'll get that. You'll get that. But, you know, it's very hard for him to express love. He feels like expressing love is considered weak. So, but he does see you as being very protective of your energy, your mind, body, and spirit. He does know that you will not allow him to drain you. He does know that there must be clarity in the relationship connection in order for you to even give him a second thought. And you're honoring yourself. You have raised your value. So therefore, you've raised your frequency. You're now operating with self-love, self-courage, self-strength, and self-respect. And you're strong, and he knows this about you. So he can no longer play games. So the games that he did used to play, those have come to an abrupt ending. That's no longer an option for him because you're wiser, you're stronger. You know that you have a bright future ahead of you and loving relationship connections, and you don't need this type of energy. He's very well aware of your power. So group 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.